Oh, the other guys had skill trainers and I completely forgot to look at them. Can I carry you? Yes. Okay, good, good, good. Let's keep getting more food. I can afford it, I'll take it. If they can carry it, I'll take it. Yep, okay. So we've got as much food as we can possibly carry. Give me some extra advanced components. I don't mind if I'm not taking home all of the money I could possibly take home, just so long as I've got whatever I can carry. And if that's the case, I might actually be able to throw... I was going to throw a bit of steel on there, but there's a sniper rifle right here. And I already bought that. That's a good breach axe. Ah, psychic shock lance. And now I'm into my own money. But that's okay. That's all right. You know, I could bring him home a nice TV. A second TV. I did actually see something that interests me when I was browsing through Reddit, as I do. So I saw somebody actually put a TV in a hospital wing, and I'd never even thought about it. But yeah, when you go to a goddamn hospital, they always have like televisions everywhere. And I thought about it, I'm like, so recreation isn't just satisfied in like a recreational room sense, but also like if they're caravans meeting seahorses caravan. Okay, so they've met peacefully and let's trade. I don't attack the caravans. I know that a lot of people actually do and they get away with like really good gear. I don't really like doing that to them because I'm like, you know, if I can trade, I can trade. I just don't have a desire to take. Let's see. Yeah, that's basically, I think, all I could probably take. I've got still money on me. I have a lot of money. I don't want your donkeys. Maybe you want your donkeys. Alright. Yeah, I'll do it. Move on. They'll keep coming home. I actually do still have money. I could stop past here. We've got the room, so let's actually just do that. Just swap by. The only problem is green's so far out of the way, it's kind of inconvenient to keep up their trade, unfortunately. Alright, it's also spring, I think, now. So, if that's the case, I got all the pens? Almost. There we go. Alright, let the sowing begin. So my gardeners should get out here. Okay, you guys got them all pegged up at the moment. I'm waiting until I can honestly let them roam around a bit further because I know that they'll like roam off into their little like clicky areas and enjoy like some berries and whatever's in the area. Okay. You can get huskies. I always forget about that because like I never actually take home the dogs. Nothing against them. I just don't end up buying them. Another psychic soothe if I can. I'm running low on money at this point, so this is the kind of stuff I'm waiting for, and I've got just enough for it. Very, very good. We needed some more psychic shock lances. So I wanted the psychic shock lances because essentially whenever somebody's having a mental break in here and I'm just like, they're not dealing with it, that's when I need to like take them out. Let's get rid of this now. Don't refuel it. I'm not going to want that there probably by the next winter. Since they're actually getting out and they're doing the construction, they're cleaning this place up really nicely. Alright, that's still wood. Get these two spots there because I want to have a flap available for them. I want to be able to flap off that sort of spot. I also want this part of the fence to be gone too. So, I think there's some floor here too. There's the floor? Yeah. Alright, so I'll measure it out from the side of this one because I noticed that it wasn't perfectly centered and I'm totally okay with that. I don't mind the aesthetic of it being like slightly off. Let's see, it's down to 12. Righto. So what I want with this is go in by 12 and then they'll go up. Let me just double check that. I'm so fucking terrible with my directions. Yeah, it'll go straight up on top of it. I was just making sure it wasn't like indented by something. So driver's having a sad wander. Oh, his wife died. Okay. So sorry for you, mate. That's fair. I'm like, sometimes they just full on have tantrums for like the no good reason. Okay, I'll get to the research in a second. Holy crap. Yeah, alright. It's only in by 1. And so I've got to take that in by 1. And then this fence here. This fence comes out to over there. One of my ducks had died. Let me have a look at this situation, because I don't think that's right. I feel like it's supposed to be coming up here, but it wasn't by 1. I reckon. Let's go have a look. I sometimes don't understand personally why this is like so complicated for my brain. It is by 1. But I don't know, sometimes it is. So I'll have to have a look at what happened to my duck. So I don't think they don't always just drop dead. Sometimes they do. Look at that, and claim that, and get rid of it. Claim that, and get rid of it. Alright, so then that could go up. And yeah, there'll be the inner fence. Well, I'm trying to get the outer fence done first, to be fair. Because what I want to have happen is then while I'm still building the inner fence, I want them to have like a nice large area to roam around in while I've got that available. So let's have what happened to my duck died of malnourishment. That's kind of fair. You guys can't just have them like tied up like that. I know you're like working on various parts of the fence. So let's see. This does not yet have a door. It's fine. I think that will match up to it as soon as it's available. And this part over here is going to need that. So, since they are actually building stuff now, what I want to do, basically, no, I need this section, like that, to be allowed, and that one to be allowed. And once this little, like, box over here goes, which, by the way, I need to delete that. Oh, yeah, of course it's revenging. Go for it, Tofu. I notice I'll almost never make Tofu run away from something unless he's, like, actually being a total idiot. I'm like, I kind of just want him to get, like, a serious, like, one knocked over the head at least once, I guess. So, there's Boomerlurks here, too. Yeah, Cougar Revenge. I saw that Cougar was on the map, and I'm like, I'm not having my cats eaten. You do it, Kazumi. Jesus. Come on. I want to save once you kill it. It's killing you, for God's sake, man. Jesus Christ. Barely even made it out there. I'm not sure how well he'll get back home, because 6 hours away from death. I'm pretty sure he's probably about 3 hours away from the base. 2 to 3 hours. Keep an eye on him. Whatever. 5 hours. Yeah, it must be about 2 hours out where they were. Food binge. Go for it. You can binge on your foods. We do have all the prisoners, and oh yeah, it's spring, so let's turn off all of the heaters, and I'll need to turn on a couple of these air conditioners over here, but not the kitchen. So let's get you guys on. Wow, we are super, super low on food, but our planters have done a top job. They've gotten out there. My rooster died because of malnutrition. Yeah, guys, where is my fence line at the moment at? This looks like it's mostly here. They should be free to move around. Alright. Do that so they can all like roam out and get some food. I swear, they love hitching animals up. They will not ever come back and like unhitch them on my maps, and I don't know why. So I probably should remove the roof in this location before it's too much of an issue. What? Yeah, guys. Maybe remove the roof first. Kazumi, are you getting tended to? Yes, good. Alright. So the main thing is they started planting stuff. And if we can at least get some rice harvested and brought in and all that sort of stuff, that would be great. All right, caravan's home. All right, let me just keep an eye on these couple of muffaloes. When they get up here, I want to make them drop stuff. Oh, I can make them drop it in the base because these idiots are taking them through the fucking base. Assholes. I swear. How to make a dumb colony. Build a hospital in the center of the map and have your colonists constantly bring the animals through that particular part of the map. Let's see, floors, remove. I'm not gonna need past here, I don't think. Yeah, okay, so what was I gonna do? I was gonna have, so that's like mostly food. I could probably crop out part of that, which means I could probably climate control some food, maybe. Or I could just make it that it's nice and warm for like most of the year. I don't know. I haven't quite worked out which one I want the food in yet, but I am going to make a zone for it though. So what I want is, I want absolutely nothing at first, and then let's go into food. So we want hay and kibble. Probably not animal products. Vegetarian, yeah. Okay, so we want rice. Rice will always be welcome out here. Probably actually all vegetarian might be acceptable because they'll eat it. Let's see. It's not drugs specifically, it's plant matter. That's it. Okay, so that will give us like a nice little spot. Who knows if they're going to bring the food over. But what I was going to be doing... Where's the fire? Oh, yeah. I'm not really surprised. They were like tied up for quite a while. And none of this is really like, oh, somebody's got a disease. Oh yeah, just an infection. It'd be right. Let's see. I could bring that power over to this wall here, or I could just take it straight down, which is probably what I'm going to do. Is I'll probably end up taking that just straight down. So my theory would be that I could probably have like a little growing section in here. And what I want to do, structure, where's flaps? Is that, yeah, structure. So animal flaps. I don't want it to necessarily be cotton. I got a lot of, what is that? Cloth? Sure, I guess cloth would be fine. Let's put that there and over here. And that way, these will be technically enclosed, and I'm going to need columns in here too. Get off that. That better have been a natural death. That looks like it was malnutrition. Why is it fucking frozen? So, it was also pregnant too. Was this one that had a name? Because it just looks like it's just cats. Also, the thrombo-calves are going like a ballistic with their breeding. Get your panthers up. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to lose probably my lambs, and that was just... I think that was just cat 2. It wasn't any of my named ones, so it should be okay. Not 100% okay with it, but it's okay-ish. The problem I've got is that I can't waste time taming these guys, and I'm going to have to probably cull my horses and my sheeps before they die. And the dromedaries I'm going to try to keep, and the yaks I'm going to try to keep. But if I find like anything else up here, I'll probably just get rid of it. Like, what's this? The duck. You're female, you'll lay eggs, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, we're going to have to go with that and see how we go. So if I can kill them and I can bring it in, we've got meat, that would be really great. Let's also just say that we don't accept plant matter in here. But now, that should at least fix that problem and give the animals some food. Because not that they can necessarily get into here just yet, but they will soon. I'm working on it. Cargo pods. They're sending us a lot of cargo pods today. Rice. Oh my god, you people are just so kind. So we need rice. We need rice like yesterday, tomorrow, every day. Just get out here and just start hauling it. It's preferably before like that turkey comes over for some nibbles. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna just have to keep hunting the animals that are available. There we go. They are planting the rice pretty solidly, so I'm really hoping that it ends up with a lot of food. Like I said, I do want to plant out like different types of food. Also, we have berries on the map, but I don't think they're ready yet. But food is food. If I can get them any kind of food, that would be great. Alright. Just tell them to harvest whatever they can. They'll do it. Alright. So, hey, some sheep joined us. Well, surprising. We'll probably end up just culling them anyway. Oh, there's a donkey. Alright, just hold for a second. Kill the donkey. And it's looking like the dromedaries are going as well. That's alright. We'll see what we've got left at the end. At this rate, I'm expecting like basically no animals. I think the mufflers can go. I am desperately trying to keep the yaks and the dromedaries. But at the same time, if they go, they go. Let's see. Oh, let's remove. Actually, I think I still need this layer here. Because even if I can't build this straight across, which I don't think I can build this one. Alright. Fabulous. Let us start initiating some of this. So, how come that one didn't accept it? Alright, doesn't matter. Since they're actually building now, I need them to kind of get this underway so I can, like, get the pen situation sorted out. Alright. Now, I'm also going to get rid of these sections as well. I've got most of it's up. Most of it's up and about. Let's see. This part needs up as well. I'm going to need to fix up some of this. Looks like my dromedaries are down anyway. Alright. They're going. Let's see if we can hold on to the yaks. Honestly, not holding my breath at this point. Lincoln's having a tantrum. Man, this has been bloody interesting, eh? Because, like, no matter how hard I try, like, sometimes winter just doesn't work for you. Alright, I don't get that. Jeez. Alright, it's basically just all my animals more or less dying. That's fine. We've got some rain, so that's hopefully going to help with growing. I don't think it actually does climate stuff, but it would be pretty cool if it did. Let's take that across there. Dromedary is dying again. Let's see. I am also trying to make sure that the ones that are like dying naturally like this aren't like marked off for like not being able to take in. So whatever meat's coming in is keeping alive the colony. I know it looks like we don't have much survival meals, but we've still got like 2,000. Alright, Ambrosa. Game drugs. Colonists. Kazumi, what's going on? Ah, no, you're being picked up. It's all good. The fuck are you doing in here? That's not an animal bed for you. That's sure as fuck a fact. Alright. So, that's right. I was putting fucking pillars in. So, I'll just pause it for a second while I get this done. I don't really want them to be building stuff where they ain't supposed to be, you know? Hopefully that should be enough of a support. I don't think it is for all of it, but we'll see what they can and can't build there. And let's get over here to where we're putting food for them. Because what I need them to do is I need the animals to be able to get in here and eat. and at the moment they're unable to. And that's also part of why they're dying. I think this is like very slightly uneven, maybe. Maybe. All right, let's check in along the fence. Stuff's getting made. That's right, I can't make that one across here. There will be like weaknesses like that throughout the fence because there's not much I can do about the parts where they've got water underneath. Oh yeah, that's right. I have to dig through here. Or otherwise people aren't actually going to be able to get through there. Yeah. They finally took down this area. Nice. That time. I think there's actually a roof up here. Let's remove the roof. Oh, it's a cave. An alpaca died. Did I have alpacas? Still. I thought they died like long ago. That is definitely some news to me. All that's built. This is getting there. The fog's rolling in now. Alright. They're doing pretty well. They are getting there. They're just it's hard for them, I think. That can go to storage if they'll take it. Now I can barely bloody see because of this. It's both dark and foggy. I saw little markers there. Alright. So they're doing their best to hunt whatever animals we've got on here wild. My people are doing alright, I think. She's developed immunity to her infection. Oh yeah, that's right. I wasn't researching. Hold up. What's going on? Oh, fucking blight. No. Okay. So, if you're new to the game, blight is basically like a crop infection. And if you don't cut it out, you can lose your entire crops across the entire map to blight. And basically what it means is it's not harvestable, it's not edible, you lose whatever portion has this yellow blight on it. What I need them to do is, before it spreads too far, I need them to get out here and just cut away, because you can see it's already starting to spread, but I need to get it cut out. I'm not going to specifically send them out here, but what I am going to do is hope that my gardeners at least are that interested to get out here. I'm betting they're not going to do it. I'll lose this whole side over here. I got it set to being able to. Yeah, it's able to be cut. Oh yeah, I'll have to do that mission too, where I take out the pirates too. How long have we got on that? 10 days. I'll see if I can get this blight taken out first, and then I'll have to do it. Alright, nobody's coming for this. So Amia and Lumia and fucking Suzuka and fucking everybody, you're gonna have to get your cheeks out here and start cutting stuff, because we're losing this whole crop. Really, you cut one. By the way, oh, here we go. Weeks and Sleepy are here. They're doing the thing. This is what I needed them to do. So, yeah, you can see that even if they cut it, it starts coming back like straight away. So I've just got to be careful with this. Alright. Some of this grass is maturing, the rice. Alright. Trying to get it while they're still in here. If I can maybe get rid of it. Blight is very hard to get rid of if you have very large crops, unfortunately. In my case, I got very lucky that they actually came out, and I had a few people that were interested in doing gardening and had already finished the second garden. Okay, so basically what I need now is for them not to get a cold snap between now and summer and harvest that. So I can just harvest any percentage of what I've planted, I'll have this filled up with rice. At least one little section filled up with rice. This stuff is deteriorating. It's almost gone, because you guys haven't let my animals to it. So I see you out here. How's about you come and prioritize getting rid of that? That will allow them to roam in here and get food. A defoliator ship. Fantastic. So this isn't going to delay the caravan at all. Not at all. Sarcasm. Okay. So we have to take this out basically ASAP and hope that nobody dies. The only good thing is that basically everybody has, to my knowledge, roughly a gun of some sort. Alright. It's just all down and out here. What is it? A stash of supplies. Okay. So there's a collection of valuables worth us nearby, and it seems that 5 mechanoids sleeping nearby. And where is it? That's not really nearby. Let's be honest. Alright. Go back to this. We'll get everybody down here first. Tail has a go frenzy. So everybody's down here. That'll do. Now I just need you guys to spread out a bit. Alright, should be able to do this in a second. Not everybody's going to have a gun, so we'll just do the best with what we got. You guys can probably come a little bit closer. Probably not that bloody close, but righto. Okay, I'm kind of comfortable with how that layout looks, so save over. And just going to try to take down whatever I can as fast as I can. Let's get the animals in on this. Could result in animal death, so I'm hoping my panthers don't actually die this time. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to. If they come up to the people, they'll attack. I might save them. Alright. You guys in the back, since you guys can fire, pick out some of the ones that are, like, just sitting off to the side. You guys maybe get the hell out of the center. We've got a couple of people down. Alright, I've noticed a couple of people didn't have weapons. Not Orlean, I want him to go and rescue. Try to get them out of there. We've lost the panther, and I'm hoping like hell that's not one that's actually trained. We're going to press on though. See what we can do. That one's still alive. This one's also a problem. You guys should be able to reach this one. Keep going at it. I think you guys got guns, right? Yeah. Alright. Armstrong died. Damn it. That was actually passable until that happened. Alright. So, obviously there's a whole bunch of people that don't have guns, and I kind of just want them to get the hell out of the way so that they don't end up getting hurt. I know that people that have swords and stuff can be useful, but not necessarily in something like this. So I'm just going to move whatever I can see has not got a gun. I'm just going to move them out of the way. Alright, let's see what we've got left. Alright, Steve, you don't have a gun either. Okay, boy's apparently going to go hide in his room. Alright, this isn't too bad. I can get these guys the hell away from here. And that's half my base. Like, it's half the force, basically, but at the same time, it's less people that are likely to die from it. You guys, I'm going to sneak his back. Hopefully you don't go around the front because you're idiots, and you probably will. Let's bring his up closer. The horse is kind of like by herself there. Spread this out a little more. Of course you had to walk right through it. You're lucky they don't attack you. Okay. We're about as spread out as physically possible. What I want, I'm going to hit save again, place this one, because I've already separated these guys, so I don't want them in it. So you guys, I'm going to need you to attack that and that. I kind of just want to pull the distraction of the biggest ones away from the group as much as possible. Hell out of there. My animals will defend my people at least. Alright, how's it going? It can be better. You guys are still attacking that one. And that one's still up. They're all still there. Come on. No, got a death. Let's try again. Obviously, having them spread out wasn't working as effectively, I don't think. However, it did defer the amount of attention in one direction. So it wasn't as bad, but what I wouldn't mind doing, just trying now. Kazumi didn't have a gun, and I saw Gustav ran in there too. What I kind of want to have happen is them kind of like flank out. Yeah, so I kind of want to bring them all sort of forwards a little bit, but not actually